be something of a chess match, don't you think, Greg? Both these squads love to run intelligent half-court strategies.
Yeah, you can expect to see some interesting playmaking as these squads try to open each other up and create opportunities to score.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. And it's Smart in at the one spot. Tatum no good.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
LeVert, and he throws it down hard with one hand.
Okay, Jared Allen, we see you making that look for a big man. That's a pretty pass.
The kick out to Tatum. Sinks the three-pointer.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, Kevin, I was able to catch up with the Celtics head coach. He was worried about their interior defense. He doesn't want them getting gutted in the paint. He told his players, look, they're going to score, but we've got to make it difficult on them to give ourselves a chance to win. Guys, let's see if they can follow that advice.
Thanks, David. Here's Brown. The Cavaliers making the shot, and finished off by Brown.
Don't you love how Brown just barrels into the teeth of the defense? This is a shifty forward who knows how to get to the rack.
Garland kicks to Mitchell. Fires for three. Rebound, Boston.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
And one thing that stands out about this Celtics unit, their defensive abilities. They've got a lot of skill on that end of the court.
And here is Mitchell. After Jason Tatum getting his shot to go from deep. Williams with the block.
You know, the reach of Williams is outstanding. He uses it to perfection to deny shooters.
Out of bounds, Boston takes possession. Here's Brown. And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. You're right, defense, it's been terrific for them. This Boston team, GA, certainly has a talent for holding back their opponent's shots and really defending well.
And Kevin, they put a lot of energy into pressuring shooters, making sure guys can't find easy looks. They don't want to give away anything for free.
And here's Tatum for three. And it's Darius Garland with the rebound. Allen outside. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland.
Here is a guy who is not shy about sharing the basketball. If you are open, Darius Garland will find you.
Tatum passes to Horford. Mobley with the block. Here's LeVert, and there's the drive.
How about that authority from Mr. Karis LeVert? Go ahead, sir.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Here's Brown. Bucket number three. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Mitchell passes to Mobley, and that one drops.
Oh, to be blessed with athleticism and touch. Mobley has all the tools to be elite.
Here's Brown. Brown jams it in.
We've got to get this guy in the dunk contest. Jaylen Brown taking flight with that insane athleticism.
Kicks it out to Mitchell. Going inside. He can't get that one to fall. Now the Celtics take it the other way. Horford dishes to Smart. Brown the pass to Horford. Here's Smart. He feeds it to Williams. And the layup is good.
Well, you have to admire how Smart is running this offense right now. He has a knack for spotting open teammates.
Mitchell dishes to Allen. Mobley wide open. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. Greg, everything they're doing is working right now.
The good run they have going right now, the momentum is huge.
Great scorers need easy opportunities to pile up those points. Tatum above the rim and a nice finish.
So it's the Cavaliers now, following the bucket by the Celtics. And it's Allen with the jam.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Tatum finds Brown. Outside, Smart. Shot clock at 5. It's stolen by Allen. The offense coming free and easy as we wrap up the first quarter. Celtics out in front. They're up by 6. And we'll get...
Your Cavaliers Houston team. Get up
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
They've been so aggressive, going strong at the defense, looking to score off of that penetration.
And their assist total, also impressive early, creating with the pass and playing for teammates.
The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Darius Garland is out there with Mitchell. And it's LeVert in at the 3. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. The 3 from Tatum. Brown outside. Outside, Horford. Pass to Williams. No good there. Excellent D there from Allen. The Cavaliers trail by 6.
And Jaylen Brown is such a force on the offensive end. Hard to keep that guy out of the paint. Terrific finisher at the rim.
Tatum, that's for 2. The shot's good on the assist by Horford. 10 points for Jason Tatum.
Well, this is an example of the court awareness we talk about with Al Horford. This guy's a very willing passer.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Free throw drops for Mitchell. And maybe the only weakness for Brown is his handle on the ball.
And it's something that he's worked on every offseason. Still, though, susceptible to turnovers while dribbling. But it's one of the very few weaknesses in his game.
From the baseline. Stolen by Garland. And now the fast break. Garland with the ball. The slam dunk by Garland.
Well, you simply cannot be careless around Darius Garland. He is going to anticipate, take it away, and make an easy opportunity.
Here's Brown into the lane. Brown jams it in.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark.
Well, this guy came into the league as a volume three-point shooter. Now Donovan Mitchell's percentages have greatly improved. He has put in a ton of work, and it's paying dividends. How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
Smart kicks to Horford. Smart passes to Horford. Back to Smart. Garland with the block. Now Cleveland moving it up. Nifty move. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. In decades past, teams that led the league in threes, if they shot that same rate now, would rank break dead last in the NBA. So with that thought, which teams of yesteryear probably should have shot more threes?
And that's a good one. Kevin, I think you got to look back to the Run TMC Warriors, right? How about the Larry Bird Celtics? And they could knock down the triple.
This is his first free throw of the game.
At the line for the Celtics.
No good on that one.
You know, he just plays with such tenacity on both ends. Williams is a rising talent who wants to prove he belongs.
The Cavaliers trail by 3. Garland surveying the D. Mitchell finds Garland. The slam dunk by Garland.
Well, that's the ball handling skills of Darius Garland on full display. This guy is skilled at creating opportunities.
2 minutes.
Smart dishes to Brown. The kick out to Tatum. Passes it to Williams. The shot is good. And so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4.
Well, this is the aspect of Tatum's game that is most improving, the ability to manipulate defenses and find an open teammate.
Mitchell passes to Garland, and the shot goes in. Garland's got 6 in the quarter.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Williams, a screen on LeVert. Loads it up for Williams. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
So explosive around the basket. Williams, when the pass is on target, expect him to finish with the rim wrap.
Garland kicks to Mitchell. Can't tie it up as that one's no good.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
For Boston, they have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line. And the first one drops.
Boy, guys, what extraordinary growth from Jaylen Brown over the course of his young career. Tighter handle, consistency from deep. This guy is serious about his craft, and it's paying dividends.
Horford finds Smart. Nice ball movement by Boston. Brown outside. Horford with a screen on Mitchell. Pass to Horford. 6 on the shot clock. Left side, Brown. Gets it to go from 18 feet away. Brown's got 13.
And, guys, increasingly we've seen Jaylen Brown willing to shoulder the offensive burden, and, boy, the ability just blossoming.
They grab their own miss. Kicks it out to Allen. Mitchell outside. Inside. Tries again. Got it, and the Celtic lead has been cut down now to just 4 in the basket from Allen.
I think of Donovan Mitchell first and foremost as a scorer, but I love seeing his passing ability come into play.
And a close game so far for the first 2. Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly.
28, the Celtics, 32.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. It's been a clinic out there by Jaylen Brown.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
And a whole new group out on the floor for the Celtics. On the court for the Celtics, they've got Griffin, Malcolm Brogdon out there with White. Then there's Gallinari, and it's Williams at the small 4.
What an incredible athlete this guy is. Okoro rises up and finishes with force.
Rubio against White. Gallinari right side with the drive.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
The Celtics have made 2 and missed 2 at the line tonight.
And take a look back at last season, and what a season it was for them from the free throw line. 82% as a group. And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Rubio, the pass to Love. Back to Rubio. He kicks to Okoro. Misses the 3.
That's not his spot, but given the lack of defense, you'd like to see him knock that one down.
Gallinari dishes to Griffin.
Oh, Blake Griffin at one time the best athlete in the league, showing off his skills athletically again. I love it.
Rubio, the pass to Okoro. Back to Rubio. Wade on the wing. Rebound by Williams. Celtics leading by 6. For Grant Williams, Doris, he made a giant leap during his 3rd season. In your estimation, why?
Well, it's interesting, Kevin. It could be any number of things, but remember, for the 2019 draft picks like a Grant Williams, the first 2 years of their careers had major interruptions in the NBA schedule. 21-22, year 3, first normal schedule for these guys.
And great for Kevin Love. He feels like he's got a lot of years left in the league.
And Kevin, coming off the bench should lengthen the end of his career. He can thrive as a bench weapon with that green light, and he's got that light to let it fly with that shot.
The Cavaliers trail by 5. Okoro kicks to Wade. And the pass to Okoro. And it's Wade in the corner. To the right side. Here's Rubio. Here's Lopez. Another shot with 1 on the clock. Kicks it out to Rubio. Okoro passes to Rubio. Now here's Lopez. Defended by Griffin. Okoro. No good. Shot missing. Good D by Brogdon. And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. Brogdon finds White. Nobody near Williams. Griffin. And Griffin stays with it. And the Celtics lead by 7.
That right there is about ferocity and want to. Blake Griffin getting to the offensive glass. I love his energy.
Kicks it out to Rubio.
2 minutes remaining.
Now here's Okoro. He's guarded by Brogdon. Here's Lopez, who's back up. Draws contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Lopez so quick with his hands when he goes for the carom.
The Cavaliers shooting the 6th attempt at the free throw line tonight.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
Here's Gallinari. Out to White. The Celtics working the ball around now. Brogdon the pass to Griffin. And that one's good, Brogdon.
Malcolm Brogdon a little bit crafty on the interior, getting that one down.
Love with the screen for Rubio. Love the pass to Wade. And then Wade slams it in.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right. You can see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
Here's Okoro. It's over Brogdon. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That's on Malcolm Brogdon.
This guy has got great positional size at the 2-guard. Isaac Okoro can be challenging to guard.
Boston leading by 5. And Gallinari kicks to White. Brogdon outside. Back to White. It's Williams, high post. Takes the 3. Cavaliers with the rebound.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game. And the basket by Rubio.
I tell you, I'm willing to settle for something on the perimeter. Rubio sticks his nose inside.
Pass to Griffin. Here's Gallinari. Shot's good. Griffin making the play. And the Celtics lead by 5.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
And we've reached the end of the third. Boston on top, up by 5. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. In a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Darius Garland is out there with Donovan Mitchell. And it's LeVert into the 3 slot. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavaliers.
Well, this is why you get the ball into Donovan Mitchell's hands as often as possible. 3-level scorer, ready on the catch. Beautiful.
Here's Tatum. The pass to Williams. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
How about about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Garland kicks to Mitchell. Kicks it out to Garland. Lets the three fly. Kept alive. Here's Allen, and then Allen slings it in.
Well, so often we're talking about Jared Allen's length, and he does it nicely on the offensive glass right there.
Smart dishes to Tatum. And finished off by Brown.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Garland the pass to Mitchell. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
When Donovan Mitchell is this close to the cup, the defender has got to feel a bit uneasy.
Hey guys, what do you think about the offensive approach you've seen so far for Boston?
I think they put an emphasis on attacking the basket, and watching this, you can see why. They have just carved the defense up here with relative ease.
I also like how they've played in the painted area. They've made an effort to work on the inside and convert those chances.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
How about the payback there, guys? You do you, I do me.
Oh, you love to see the competitive fire, a little bit of pride at stake.
Oh, no excuse for a guy of his caliber. You've got to finish that slam. Got to be a little embarrassed by that one.
Mobley kicks to LeVert. Mitchell against Williams to tie it up. And that one is off. Now Boston takes it the other way.
His first team foul.
And it's Williams with the ball for the Celtics. It's a three-point game. Here's Tatum. Releases. Williams passes to Tatum. The kick out to Brown. Smart goes in. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got 3 assists in the game. For Cleveland, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Mitchell outside. Tries again. Kicks it out to Allen.
2 minutes.
And Horford pulls it down.
Well, you simply have to shake that one off, right? You can't let that kind of missed opportunity bother you.
And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
1:46 left in the fourth quarter. Smart finds Tatum. Back to Smart. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. And now a 7-point Celtic lead. Allen a screen on Smart. And really deep through that time.
This young guy is fearless. Darius Garland delivering.
LeVert against Tatum. Uncovered. And again, it's Boston converting.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Garland dishes to Mitchell. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
He might be young, but Mitchell is clutch. That's beautifully done.
Up top, Tatum. LeVert defending. Horford kicks to Tatum. Outside, Smart. Back to Tatum. That one goes. Count it. And the Celtics lead by 6.
Man, you can get chills watching Jason Tatum want to deliver in the clutch.
Garland, no good. And now in transition, here's Williams. Here we go. Brown outside. In the corner, Smart with it. Just 4 to shoot. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Here's Horford. And they'll get another chance. Williams passes to Smart. Outside Tatum. From deep three-point range, Jared Allen grabs the miss.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think...
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll do it, folks.
Welcome, everybody, to another presentation. And looking at how these two teams play, it should be a physical one tonight, Grant, particularly on the glass.
Yeah, bring your hard hat. This is going to be a physical game indeed. Both sides are used to generating extra possessions with their rebounding, so I'm curious to see which club wins that battle.
So the Raptors starting five. Anunoby and Barnes are the forwards. Van Vliet and Trent Jr. team up as the backcourt. And it's Siakam in at the center spot.
Yeah, the savvy of Horford on display. Just tremendous passing as a big.
Barnes with a screen on Smart. Pass to Barnes. Outside Anunoby. The kick out to Van Vliet. It's stolen by Smart. Horford with it. Van Vliet covering. Oh, what a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Kicks it out to Barnes. Back to Anunoby. Pass to Siakam. Outside Barnes. 5 to shoot. Ooh, rejected by Horford.
The great positioning, the 7'1" wingspan. That combination makes Horford a dangerous shot blocker.
At the line for the Raptors.
Siakam hits them both. And now it seems Siakam is in his prime. How do you see his place in the league, Grant?
Well, I really like him, but he seems to be an elite second option. Not sure if you want to build an entire offense around him, but certainly has proven to be an important piece to a championship-level team.
Now here's Anunoby. Almost 2 minutes into the first here. The kick out to Van Vliet. Down low. Horford with a steal. From deep. Here's Williams. And it goes. As the official calls the foul. Count it. And he'll shoot one more at the line.
OG Anunoby.
And that one misses. Well, Grant, you look at the Celtics and their defense. Not a surprise. It's at the heart of this team.
No question. I mean, you have 3+ defenders on the perimeter. Their big men can switch on the guards and protect the rim, too. Top to bottom, they can match up well with any team.
Now here's Trent. The Raptors need to get off a shot. Barnes, no good on the shot. Tatum with some nice D. Here's Brown. And it's Toronto with a rebound.
Just enough resistance to force the miss. Barely. That's one he'll generally make.
Barnes with it. Picked up by Tatum. Three-pointer, Van Vliet. That's it. Coming off an assist from Barnes.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
The Celtics have gone 2 for 5 here in the first. Here's Brown. And the jam by Brown.
Was it just me, or was there a little bit extra on that slam by Brown?
The Raptors have gone 1 of 5 to start things off. Van Vliet up top. Pass to Barnes. Back to Van Vliet. On the take. Trent from long range. And the Raptors, another 3.
Guy's just ridiculous. He is just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
Now here's Tatum. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Kick out to Brown. And it's Tatum missing. Toronto has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Barnes passes to Van Vliet. To the paint. And stolen by Williams. Here's Tatum. Back to Smart. Takes a 3. And Tatum with the basket on the assist from Smart.
No second thoughts from Tatum. Just look, he's ready.
Van Vliet outside. Pass to Trent. Outside Anunoby. It's Barnes on the wing. Back to Anunoby. The three. Called in by Brown. The Celtics with the lead. Tatum finds Brown. Now Tatum. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two. They'll pin that one on Pascal Siakam.
Smart play by Tatum. Using the fake to get the contact, get to the line, a little easy two.
That's what he does. Rock solid at the line.
Van Vliet with it. Outside Barnes. The kick out to Van Vliet from downtown. That's it. Coming off an assist from Barnes. Van Vliet's got 6 points.
Drew the defense and made the proper read, hitting his teammates on the perimeter.
Tie game in Boston. And quarter number 2 will get underway just after this short break.
11. And your Celtics, you
and some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And for the Celtics here, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
Making it as difficult as possible for the offense to find clean looks. Great stuff.
So for the Raptors right now, Trent Jr. and Anunoby out on the wings. Barnes and Siakam serve as the big men as they go small. And it's Van Vliet in at the point. Now here's Barnes. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Smart with the ball. Van Vliet covering. Horford outside to the middle. And Williams punches it home.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
Three-pointer, Van Vliet. And they recover it. Kicks it out to Barnes. Just 5 on the clock. Drew the contact from long range, and he almost got the hoop to fall. Instead, he'll shoot 3 at the line.
Hey, nice work attracting the foul from deep. He'll shoot 3.
And it's hard to overstate the impact OG Anunoby has on defense, Greg.
Hey, B.A., an absolute terror on the wings. I mean, he has great length, moves well, just one of the best one-on-one perimeter defenders in the league.
Now here's Brown. Kicks it out to Smart. Outside, Brown. From deep three-point range, and it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
Once a weakness in Brown's arsenal, now he's a legitimate threat to burn you from deep.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, Pascal Siakam's play had dipped for a while after he got the big bag. He said, it was like, you got the max contract, but are you the guy? That's something I really struggle with. But there's still another level that I can get to, and I see myself as an all-star, and there's a lot more to unleash.
And just now entering his prime, Allie. Thank you.
And that's probably his most dangerous weapon. Tatum just has a smooth jumper.
Outside Barnes. For 3. Sinks it from distance. Barnes has gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Now here's Brown. He's got 5. Puts the move on. And the officials called goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Well, at least the D was going for it, but he got to the ball just a moment late.
Toronto's gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. Trent against Brown. Back to Van Vliet. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Anunoby for 3. Rebounded by the Celtics. No team has had to make more sacrifices than Toronto during the pandemic.
You are right about that, B.A. I mean, they had to change their home base to Tampa. In essence, they spent an entire season on the road, and it's tough for everyone. But the Raptors face some big challenges.
Proving he's more than just a go-to scorer. Brown also loves swinging the ball to open teammates.
And here's Van Vliet from the arc. The shot, no good. Now the Celtics take it the other way. Seems like this offense is being executed the way it was designed.
Yeah, I'm sure Coach couldn't be happier with the results.
And a foul on Gary Trent. That's his first foul of the game.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Trent against Brown. 6 on the shot clock. And the call will be against Jason Tatum. That's foul number 2 for him.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
A line change here for Toronto. Over to the wing. Back to Flynn. Boucher outside. Pass to Porter. This one for 3. Missed it. Now 0 for 1 on this game. For Boston, they've gotten 5 of their first 6 attempts to fall in the second. Here's Flynn, defended by Smart. There's Young with the 3. Williams grabs the board. Boston's shooting 64% for the game. Amazing. Brown passes to Horford. And a miss there on the triple. 2 for 1 opportunity if they can time it right.
Great way to end the quarter.
Achua with a screen on Brown. Outside for Porter. Pass to Flynn. Out of bounds as Toronto keeps possession. Got a line change here for Boston.
Substitution on the court.
There's 21 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Young finds Porter. And he drives in. 5 on the clock. A shot to stop the drought. They grab their own miss.
He'll be around the rim. Defense has always got to know his whereabouts.
From deep. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall.
With the score, the Celtics.
Thanks, Allie. After the break.
The Raptors, 19.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. One of the stories here, Jason Tatum. Man, is he getting it done today.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
Grant Williams out there with Danilo Gallinari. Then it's Derek White. Then it's Malcolm Brogdon. And it's Griffin in at the 5. That's the Boston 5.
And part of the Murray trade over the summer, Gallinari was bought out from the Spurs. So quickly there, he landed with the Celtics. He can still offer great shooting at the forward spot. It was a nice signing by Boston.
Now here's Porter. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Ooh, Griffin with the steal. Porter with the steal. Oh, Gallinari with a steal. Now the Celtics on the move. Here's White. Basket's good. And now it's an 8-point Celtic lead.
The all-around game of Brogdon. I mean, he's all for doing what's best for the team. A selfless passer.
Here's Flynn. He's guarded by White. Back to Flynn. The rebound, Celtics.
If he gets that look again, he should take it. You can't let one miss scare you off of a very good shot.
Pass to Porter. Right around a minute and a half played in the third quarter. 6 to shoot. Back to Flynn. Shoots over White. Flynn's shot is off. With a healthy advantage, they're looking confident.
And could boost their lead to double digits here, too.
Griffin passes to White. Outside for Gallinari. Fires from deep. Intercepted. Going all the way to the rack. And that one's good. Flynn.
I like what I saw on both ends that time. Hustling on defense to create some offense.
Brogdon against Boucher. Outside for Gallinari. Basket is good on the assist from Brogdon. Gallinari's got 6 points.
And that is why you want the ball in Brogdon's hands, running your offense.
Flynn on the attack. Outside for Boucher. Well, Richard, 17 years for you as a player. If you were to give some advice to someone starting their playing career right now, what do you think that would be?
Oh, it would always be get your routine down. Get your pregame routine. Get your summer routine. You got to figure out what it is that makes your game work. Because it's hard as you get older. NBA careers don't last very long. But if you put your routine, you put your game first, everything else will fall apart.
Williams from long range knocks down the long K. Williams has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Here's Flynn. He's guarded by White. Outside for Porter. And stolen by Williams. Here's the 3. Achua with the rebound. Toronto trailing. Porter with it. Now guarded by White. Young. And Young slams it in.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
Here's Flynn. Pass to Porter. Achua with a screen on Williams. And here's Porter outside. That one is off. And Boston going the other way now. Brogdon, pass to Williams. Outside for Brogdon. And again, Boston with the triple.
A legitimate threat beyond the arc. Brogdon's sense for when to shoot from there is outstanding.
Here's Flynn. He's guarded by White. Boucher. Rebounded by Brogdon. Here are the Celtics with the ball. They're on a 17-7 run. Achua passes to Porter. Banked it in off the glass. Porter's got 5.
That's just smart basketball right there. Finding a way to get a high percentage shot on offense.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And he's going for the lob. Achua with a steal. And a fast break now for the Raptors. And then Young slams it in.
Playing from behind, it's amazing he chose a dunk with that high a difficulty rating.
Yeah, no question. That was a stellar move with plenty of swagger. Ooh, poked away. Stolen by Young. And so it's Boston with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. And their defense. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th quarter. And Boston calls time here.
Let's get loud, fans.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what the Celtics head coach was saying to the team. He loves what he's seeing from their perimeter offense. He told the team, quote, keep shooting. It's working for us. Let's bring this home. Back to you.
Appreciate the report, Allie. So for the Raptors right now, Barnes and Siakam serve as the big men as they go small. Trent Jr. and Anunoby out on the wings. And it's Van Vliet in at the 1 spot. Outside Tatum. And he lobs it up top. And Williams punches it home.
Impressive ball handling from Tatum. Attracts the other team's focus and then finds the open man.
Van Vliet, the pass to Trent. Back to Van Vliet. Trent outside. The 3-ball. Inside. Shot clock at 5. And then Siakam with the jam.
It's just such a long and powerful player. I mean, once Siakam gets inside like this, he's ready to jam.
to Williams. Brown with it. Smart outside. Now Tatum. Back to Smart. Here's Tatum. Smart passes to Brown. Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. Oh, he touched it while it was over the cylinder. That's offensive basket interference. And for the Raptors, they're shooting about 41%. About a minute and a half into the fourth now. Trent outside. Van Vliet outside. Rebound Boston. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Here's Tatum. Again, the Celtics good for 2 more.
Nice bucket. Still, strange to go to the leaner with no one on him. That's just not an easy shot.
Barnes passes to Van Vliet. Kicks it out to Barnes. Pass to Anunoby. Back to Barnes. Soft touch off the glass.
It's winning time, and that's a winning play.
Anunoby against Tatum. And here's Brown. Kicks it out to Smart. Here's Tatum. Oh, it's stolen by Siakam. On the break. Tatum with a steal. If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Here's Anunoby, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Such a huge play, guys. I mean, that's a 4-point swing possibly. Tremendous steal and conversion right there.
Brown drives in. Oh, and a dunk by Brown.
Quick down the lane. Brown flying by defenders.
Van Vliet against Smart. Barnes passes to Van Vliet. Toronto the rebound. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Let's go with a 3. Drops in the 3. Anunoby's got 5 points now this quarter.
And defensively, how do you leave them that open in crunch time?
Horford left side. Back to Brown. Lays it up and banks it in.
The emergence of Brown as a #1 scoring option has been so much fun to watch. He has earned a lot of trust from his coaching staff.
Siakam outside. Barnes in the post. He's against Horford. Trent, the pass to Anunoby. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Just such a terrific dunk.
And born to fly, that's for sure. Brown against Trent. Brown passes to Smart. The kick out to Williams. To the wing on the left. Clock at 4. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Horford.
Part of passing the rock, it's calculating risk and reward. I don't think that was a great decision.
Now Van Vliet. There's 39 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Siakam against Smart. The kick out to Van Vliet. Clock at 6. Pass to Anunoby. Oh, that doesn't go on the chance to tie. Boy, this lead is razor thin.
Yeah, B.A., and there's a chance to extend that right here.
There's Tatum with the 3. And the Celtics another 3.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
Siakam outside. From deep. The shot no good. So we see the Celtics get the win here. Allie, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do.
God keep our land.
Steve, as we know, this should be a battle of the backcourts. And you know something about that. Who did you, when you played, love to face and play against?
Well, two of the guys that come to mind right offhand as far as backcourt players was Michael Jordan and Penny Hardaway. Love facing those guys. And then at the end of my career, I love watching Allen Iverson, not guarding.
And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Donovan Mitchell is out there with Garland. And it's LeVert in at the three. Now here's Van Vliet. Anunoby finds Barnes. And the dunk by Barnes.
Speed and power on display from Barnes on that dunk.
Mitchell against Anunoby. Mitchell dishes to Allen. And then Allen slams it in.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
Van Vliet against Garland. Van Vliet passes to Anunoby. On the wing, Barnes. Back to Anunoby. Just 5 to shoot. Stolen by LeVert. And Garland with a clear path to the basket. A slam dunk by Garland.
A solid passer at his position. LeVert excels at finding his teammates when they're open.
Garland against Van Vliet. Pass to Barnes. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And Scotty Barnes, the Rookie of the Year in 2022 in the NBA.
And you could argue he was maybe the biggest surprise of the 21 draft. Made a huge impact on the floor immediately. If you did a redraft of that class, he'd be closer to the top.
Now, here's Garland. Mitchell outside. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist. Mitchell's got 5 points so far.
That's the result of hard work. Mitchell just gets better and better off the bounce.
Van Vliet finds Anunoby.
Beautiful location on the pass, as usual. Led his man perfectly.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thank you. I had a chance to talk with head coach Nick Nurse. One point he made to his players was, they're going to try to attack us where we live. Right at home, in the paint, at the rim. We have to be ready to contest shots, play physical, and match their intensity. Guys, we will all find out together how this plays out.
Okay, David, thanks. And it's sent back by Allen.
And how about, and with that great length and awareness, Allen continues to build his reputation as a shot blocker.
Mobley sets the pick for Mitchell. Oh, and he jams it right over Pascal Siakam. Wow!
What you love about Donovan Mitchell, not only does he explode into his moves, he finishes with authority.
Now here's Van Vliet. Barnes kicks to Siakam. Evan Mobley with the rebound.
I'm not sure what happened on that play. May have relaxed a little bit once he got to the rim.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And looking back at the 2017 draft, it just seems absurd that Donovan Mitchell fell to the 13th pick.
Greg, well, in hindsight is always 20/20. You know that. I don't think many of us could have predicted him averaging 20 points as a rookie or becoming a fixture at all-star games.
Now, here's Siakam. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Off the run, and the dunk by Barnes.
How about the head of steam he's able to generate right there and just gets to the rack really easy.
Garland looking it over. From downtown, that's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
They established the pace. They made shots. This is why they're way out in front.
Now, here's Siakam. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And you watch the way that Siakam plays. He can get you in the open court or in half-court sets. Great forward who gives you a little bit of everything.
There's 53 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Garland kicks to Mitchell. Takes it inside. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
Boy, that was quick. Already out to a double-digit lead.
This has been a beatdown right here, possibly over before it began.
Now here's Van Vliet. Barnes finds Siakam. The kick out to Barnes. 5 on the clock, and a wide open look for Siakam. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
Ooh, the defense gets away with a late rotation. That's a shot he normally makes.
They get the rebound. Mobley, second shot opportunity. Tries yet again. Rebound by the Raptors. Van Vliet outside. And it's blocked, and he keeps control of the ball. Donovan Mitchell firing on all cylinders for the Cleveland Cavaliers.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Raptors youth dance team.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, the Cavaliers enjoying a nice lead here.
Way to set the table. Offensively, they dominated on the interior.
They came in looking to attack from the get-go, willing to be physical and setting the tone.
And so in the game for the Cavaliers, the defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Darius Garland is out there with Mitchell, and it's LeVert in at the 3 slot. Now, here's Mitchell. Siakam pulls it in. Achua with it. He's picked up by LeVert, and it's Barnes slamming it down.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. And stolen by Siakam. The dunk by Achua.
I like how Fred VanVleet stays patient. Eyes up, finds the breakdown in the defense.
So timeout called here, the first for Cleveland.
Cavaliers timeout. It's time for the first quarter. Come on, everyone. Give it up for the man.
And we're about a minute into the second quarter of play.
The Raptors are only a few years removed from its championship in 2019. Boy, a lot has changed since then.
Good on the shot. Mitchell's got 16 points.
Any given night, Donovan Mitchell can put this team on his back at the offensive end. What a performance.
Now, here's Anunoby.
And cutting into the lead with the big one-hand throwdown.
That's how you get your team back into it. Outside Garland. And it's Van Vliet with the rebound. A lot of change. Toronto is without some of the key pieces from that title team, and it wasn't that long ago. But, Greg, they haven't had to go through a full rebuild. There are some remaining parts.
Listen, the talent they have is still undeniable. They've got a good mix of young up-and-comers and players in the prime of their career.
He gets it in there. And the Cavaliers lead by 5.
Such a valuable playmaker for this team. Mitchell can get his own and get others involved as well.
The drive by Siakam. Achua, the pass to Siakam. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Mobley's got his 4th rebound in this one. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors will take it the other way. Raptors trail by 5. And here is Van Vliet. Pass to Anunoby. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. Barnes down low. Defended by Allen. Out to the right wing. Mobley finds Garland. Back to Mobley. And stolen by Achua. Fast break. Here come the Raptors. Barnes got the ball. There's 1:54 left in the first half of basketball. Mitchell passes to Mobley. Goes straight to the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It's going to be on Precious Achua. In a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
Right out of the gates, they've been in attack mode. And I think that's by design because it has been relentless.
On top of that, they're creating turnovers and taking advantage by converting on the offensive end.
More and more defenses switch everything now, Steve. And if you were coaching, is that how you'd play it? Is that how you would teach it?
You know, Kevin, yes, sometimes you have to switch, but I think the best coaches, what they do best is they show you different looks, and timely they'll do it. Sometimes they'll trap it, sometimes they'll hedge the pick and roll, and sometimes they'll just go under.
Van Vliet against LeVert. Here's Achua. The dunk by Achua.
Intelligent pass by Fred, knows how to get the ball to a ready shooter.
Fred Van Vliet with the assist.
Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Mobley outside. Passes it to Garland. Shot clock at 6. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Cleveland shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
And the Raptors going out now with a whole new group.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Flynn kicks to Young. It's rebounded by Cleveland. They've led by as many as 11 points. 3-second difference between shot clock and game. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
A high flyer with long arms. Mitchell attacks and powers it down.
And Darius Garland picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul. Substitution on the
16 seconds left here in the second. Flynn misses.
He goes up strong, but he is met with resistance. I think that surprised him a little bit.
Here's a Okoro. Here's Love. A second chance effort, and the layup is up and in. And now a 9-point Cavalier lead.
You know, that's what happens when you don't block out effectively. Kevin Love just outworked everybody.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
The Raptors shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
He gets it up. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the... And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
Young out there with Porter. Then it's Gary Trent. Then there's Chris Boucher. And it's Flynn in at the 1. That's Nick Nurse's 5 as we get into the second half. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
You know, a few guys know how to score like Gary Trent Jr. He can fill it up in any situation, firing off quality shots from inside or outside the arc.
And Gary Trent Jr. certainly has some impressive stats as a result of his skills as a scorer.
Jay, how about 5 30-point games in a row? How about 9? In a single game. If he finds his rhythm, he can cause you a lot of trouble.
Rubio misses. This will be his 3rd free throw shot of the game.
That's his 2nd personal foul.
The free throw drops for Trent.
Solid from the line. Trent Jr. an all-around scorer.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Cavaliers. Garland against Flynn. Outside Porter. Drives to the hoop and finished off by Porter.
I mean, with those long strides, doesn't take Porter long to get to where he's going.
Here's Mitchell. Good once again. That makes him 8 for 9 this game.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
Porter passes to Trent. Porter looking it over. Pocket 4. And again, Toronto with the triple.
In terms of consistency, Porter's put up some incredible seasons from distance.
Mitchell against Trent.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. Flynn kicks to Trent. Back to Flynn. Trent outside. For the tie, and the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
Now, here's Garland. He has 7. The dish to Allen. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland. Now it's a 5-point Cavalier lead. Now Flynn. On the wing, Porter. Here's the three. Buries the long-range jumper. Porter's got 8 points in the quarter.
Well, part of Porter's efficiency comes from good decision-making. Gets the shot he wants and doesn't hesitate.
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blower. Greg, an outstanding scorer. Donovan Mitchell takes it to another level in the playoffs.
And Kevin, how about all of his averages go up come playoff time? Spider is a guy who wants the limelight, and like other stars, takes on more of a load in the postseason.
The kick out to Porter. Allen with the rebound. Allen's got his 4th rebound in this one. The drive by Mitchell. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
I like that Donovan Mitchell's not afraid to attack the rim. He finished strong.
Raptors trail by 6. Outside Flynn. Down low. Here's Trent. Boucher finds Trent. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. And the dunk by Boucher.
Gary Trent Jr., his teammate, was so open, he could have passed it with his eyes closed.
Garland against Flynn. Mitchell wide open. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland. Garland's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Garland against Flynn. Outside Porter. Now the pass to Boucher. And the dunk by Boucher.
Boucher with great hands on the catch, and then he finishes it.
Outside Garland. Just 5 on the clock. The rebound by Young. Raptors trail by 5. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Outside Flynn. Outside Porter. To the inside. Boucher. And it's finished off by Boucher.
The big fella, Boucher, getting a little fancy with it.
Timeout called, Cleveland.
If you want a free shirt, you need to be a super fan. And that means bringing all the boys you've got right now. Fantastic fans, give it up once again for your Northside crew. And this destination is coming your way, fans. Here they are, your Northside crew. It's always a party with your Northside crew.
The wide open look here for Garland. Buried from outside. But I don't know. I think we may see a review here. That was pretty close.
The previous play is under review.
But it turns out the officials are going to review the play to see if he released the ball before the buzzer.
And they're making sure on this one, even though it may not matter in the grand scheme.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
They're going to switch the call. There is no doubt, and look at the replay, that he got it off. And Donovan Mitchell firing on all cylinders for the Cleveland Cavaliers. He has been a determined scorer today. 29 points altogether for him. And I think there's more where that came from. We'll return shortly. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate. And how about the setup this way?
At his position, traditionally, his job is to shoot the basketball. Give him credit for keeping his eyes up and just taking what the defense allows.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter, what is still anybody's ball game. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the 4th quarter. The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Donovan Mitchell is out there with Garland. And it's LeVert into the 3, the small forward. Here's Anunoby. It's rebounded by Cleveland. They've led by as many as 11 points. And Fred VanVleet is going to pick up a foul. That is his first foul of the game.
His first personal foul. First team foul.
Mitchell passes to LeVert. The drive by Mitchell. Yep, that one goes in there.
Nice play by Donovan Mitchell. You love a guard who can take it up strong, take the bump, and still convert.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Cleveland?
It's just a passing clinic from them in this game. Solid communication and unselfish play all around.
And during this game, they sliced the D apart by just attacking the rim and flat out dominating them inside.
Mitchell against Anunoby. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
Coach doing a great job of putting Mitchell in pick and roll situations. For a young player, he makes good decisions.
VanVleet kicks to Barnes. Kicks it out to VanVleet. Back to Barnes. 6 to shoot. Puts the move on. 2 free throws coming up, and here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul, seeing if that was the right call.
And I think when it comes to some of the personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and
the ruling on the floor stands.
And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And now let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Donovan Mitchell.
And, guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you can be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing. Just no let up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions get out of control.
He silenced this crowd with an unreal display. His ability to drown out the noise and the hostility of an opposing crowd is pretty special. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Well, during the break, I listened in on J.B. Bickerstaff's huddle. His demeanor was not one of the coach whose team was well ahead. He said this is the time to turn up the heat, make one final push, and try to close out strong. Let's see if they were listening. Guys?
All right, thank you, David. And now we've got the intentional foul.
You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
VanVleet against Garland. Barnes down low. The shot misses. And Cleveland the other way now. Mitchell with it. He's picked up by Anunoby. Mitchell passes to Allen. Garland against Barnes. Kicks it out to VanVleet. Raptors moving the ball around. Pass to Barnes. Good, and VanVleet gets the assist. VanVleet's got his 7th assist here tonight.
Good work inside. Barnes showing how skilled he is close to the rim.
Garland, the pass to Mitchell. Here he goes. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
Ooh, that's an old-fashioned rim wrap.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now. Siakam, a screen on Garland. VanVleet kicks to Siakam. To the wing right side. Raptors with a fresh shot clock. Second chance shot. Mobley with the block. They get it back. Cleveland leading by 8. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Here's Garland. 5 to shoot. Here's Allen, who's back up. It's hauled in by Achua. And so VanVleet will bring it up for Toronto. Anunoby passes to VanVleet. offline with his three. Cleveland's gone to three-point range 7 times tonight, knocked down 5 of them. Pass to Mobley. Mitchell in the corner. There's 42 seconds left in the fourth quarter. There's the triple. That one, no good. Now, Toronto takes it the other way.
Guys, let's just go ahead and call this one. It's over.
They couldn't make enough plays when it mattered. Interesting game, though, in terms of some of the matchups. Okay, that's frustrating. You work hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back.
Outside Garland. Launches a three. Can't connect. We see the Cavaliers get the win here. A solid win on the road for them this.
Oh, say does
From everyone here at 2K, thanks for joining us. Endorse when you're playing in the same conference, the rivalry is real. These teams in particular have bumped heads for years.
Well, rivalries are built when something is at stake. And when you look at the entire history of this matchup, the peaks and valleys for each club, there's a little bit of distaste, which always makes for interesting viewing.
A look at the opening lineup for the Cleveland Cavaliers. The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Darius Garland is out there with Mitchell. And it's LeVert in at the 3 spot. Tatum passes to Brown. Nice move. And the shot is good on the assist by Tatum.
Yeah, what a great decision by Jason Tatum. That passing ability is important to complement his scoring ability.
LeVert outside. Knocked away. Smart against Garland. Kick out to Brown. Pass to Horford. Offensive rebound. Outside, Brown. And the jam by Brown.
Well, how about the leaping ability of Jaylen Brown? Soars high for the rim-rocking slam. Go to work, young man.
And you have to think that one advantage this Celtics team has is a deep roster. Lots of quality guys they can assemble different ways. They're pretty adaptable.
Tatum from long range. Nails it from 3.
There was some question coming out of college. Could Jason Tatum hit the 3 consistently? He has put that to rest.
Garland, the pass to Mitchell. They need this. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
How high was Donovan Mitchell? How pretty was that dunk? My goodness.
You know, versatile bench really is a gift for the Celtics in tough situations.
And even a great starting 5 isn't perfect against every opponent. It's important to have flexibility, and that's something that Boston definitely has.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Mitchell, the pass to Garland. 6 to shoot. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Darius Garland has not only become a leader on the floor, BA, he's also become the emotional leader, one of the more vocal guys on this entire team.
And for Garland, Doris, the production has stuck out the most.
Oh, boy. I mean, he's become ultra productive on the offensive end. The points, the rebounds, the assists, all are going up. This guy is becoming one of the most well-rounded young guards in the entire league. Oh, my goodness. How about that move by Jaylen Brown? That is spectacular.
Here's Mitchell.
Oh, and Mitchell powers it home. B.A., forget about attempting the long-range three to cut into that lead. Just attack the rim, my man.
Man, that was sweet. And the jam by Brown.
Well, this is where the powerful frame and explosive athleticism of Jaylen Brown becomes a problem for the opponent. Nicely done.
Now here's Mitchell. From outside, off the mark. Mitchell against Brown. To the inside. Smart. Count it. 1-for-1 to start the game.
I think Brown demonstrating he's got a great understanding of the game. He keeps his head moving, his eyes open so he can spot the open man.
Garland finds Mitchell. Mobley outside. Launches it. The rebound by Jason Tatum.
Well, you can see why the defense dared him to shoot it. That's not really his spot.
Pass to Brown. Smart outside. And the shot is good on the assist by Tatum.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
I know it's early, but you have got to like the dominance down low. Right now, they are playing bully basketball.
Now here's LeVert. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Inside. Horford with a steal. Smart with the ball. He's picked up by Garland.
And early on, they've been on a tear. Just getting whatever they want offensively.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip. And guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Here's Mobley. No good. Had a chance to end the run there. Outside, Brown. To the paint. Stole it away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Here's Mitchell. Oh, wow!
Well, you simply cannot be careless around Darius Garland. He is going to anticipate, take it away, and make an easy opportunity.
Now here's Smart. Horford outside. And here's Brown for three. Horford inside. Guarded by Garland. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Well, so important for the big man to sell that shot fake. Al Horford, you admire his patience in these situations.
At the line for 2 shots.
And that trip coming up empty. Missing both.
Uncharacteristic trip to the line for him. Just lost his feel on those shots.
Garland, no good. Outside Tatum. And so it's the Boston Celtics. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. What has them in front right now, by and large, they're taking great shots. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Boston.
Well, guys, early on, they're driving the lane constantly, using their quickness to gain an advantage. Look at their points off penetration.
The other thing they've done a great job of so far is getting offense off of their defense, forcing turnovers, then quickly converting.
All right, on the floor for Cleveland, getting going in the second. The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Donovan Mitchell out there with Darius Garland. And it's LeVert in at the three, the small forward.
Well, I just love how Marcus Smart plays the game of basketball. He's aggressive, he's intelligent, and he doesn't mind getting under your skin.
Oh, it's blocked by Williams. Boston on offense. Now Tatum. From behind the arc. Here's Smart. Back to Tatum. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
Oh, don't you love how unselfish Marcus Smart is? Sees the open man, whips the pass over in just the right amount of space.
Now here's Garland. To the middle. Here's Allen. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Robert Williams picks up one.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
Well, Grant, every team is looking for that perfect 5 on the floor, that magical lineup. In your mind, is that synonymous with small ball?
I think it is, B.A. I mean, having players that can play small, can switch on defense, obviously play multiple positions on the offensive end. It's just a combination, when executed properly, could be a nightmare for the opponent.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, the Cavaliers have surprised many with their ascension. Coach Bickerstaff said they had to be really patient through some difficult times, but his star center, Jared Allen, said, quote, no matter who's in front of us, big or small, we're going to go out there and fight till the end. Brian?
Yeah, that's what got him here, Allie. Thank you. Boston with the ball. Following the score by Cleveland. Tatum finds Williams. Alley-oop up top, hammer it home.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, B.A.
Defense disorganized, defense pays. Garland for 3, and it's good. First made shot in 4 attempts.
Wow, a lot of distance on that jumper by Darius Garland. Nice.
And guys, talk about silencing the critics. Tatum made first-team All-NBA last year and led the Celtics to their first finals appearance in over a decade.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one. There's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
Now here's Tatum. He's got 5. Pass to Smart. LeVert goes against Tatum. He takes it in. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
Well, the incredible explosiveness. No fear from Jason Tatum. Woo-hoo, lights out.
You know, probably the biggest shift for Tatum is advancement at the defensive end, Grant.
Oh, no question, B.A. And that's imperative at the small forward position. Think about it. You have guys like LeBron, Kawhi, KD. Now Jason Tatum is in that elite two-way group as well. And you have to put Jimmy Butler in there as well. Oh, I love this guy. Even when they're trailing, he works hard to put on a show.
Hey, that might be just what they need right now. Now here's Brown. 14 points for him. Pass to Smart. Williams with it. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Well, it's just outstanding distribution from Marcus Smart, keeping his eyes peeled in order to find his guys in their spots.
Garland against Smart. Garland, the pass to Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
Oh, yeah. That'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. Brown drives in. Oh, and a dunk by Brown.
Boy, how impressive is the quickness Jaylen Brown possesses. This guy sprints hard toward the cup on every drive.
And it's Allen who slams it home.
Both teams trying to impose their will right now.
Yeah, and the slams just keep getting better and better. Kick out to Brown. Here's Smart. Pass to Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Not the tallest center in the league. He more than makes up for it with those crazy hops.
Garland up top, defended by Smart. The 3 from Mitchell, and the basket's good. Off the assist from Garland. Garland's got 5 assists in the game. Smart against Garland. Pass to Tatum. Shoots. Again, Boston.
And an excellent job distributing the ball tonight. You can really see his feel for the game.
And that's been his role pretty much from the opening tip. Get the ball to guys where they can score it.
Here's Mobley. Oh, got it off in time, but it's no good. And So it's the Boston Celtics with a 9-point.
The Cavaliers, 28.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. What a game we're seeing from Donovan Mitchell.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
Blake Griffin out there with Danilo Gallinari. Then it's Derek White. Then it's Malcolm Brogdon. And it's Williams in at the 3. That's the Boston 5. Here's Okoro, and he jams it home with authority.
Boy, that's the vision and ability to deliver precise passes. Rubio completely on point.
Doris, we hear a lot about how much space Isaac Okoro can cover at the defensive end.
It's important, B.A. Here we have an agile, athletic defender who's got length to bother those elite shooters, the quickness to cut off penetration. He can jump passing lanes. Being this kind of defensive player is critical in the league.
The Celtics on offense. Down low. And Griffin slams it in.
It feels like Malcolm Brogdon, with every repetition, turns that passing from excellent to elite.
Here's Okoro. Outside Rubio. The leaner. Here's Lopez. And it's Lopez with the jam.
Grabs the board and goes right in for the putback. I love it, B.A.
Yeah, wanted to close the gap. Makes sense to get aggressive on the glass here. Now here's Brogdon. Up top, Griffin. Outside for Gallinari. He buries it from 3. Gallinari's got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, just tremendous quickness and great release by Danilo Gallinari. Catch and shoot is easy money for him.
Okoro, no good. For Boston, they've gone 4 of 4 in this third quarter. Perfect so far. White, the pass to Griffin. Williams from long range. And the three-pointer goes. And the Celtics lead by 17.
And they're refusing to take a break, even with a nice lead. They just continue to attack. You have to love it.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession.
Now here's Love. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard.
Boy, one big takeaway from the Cavaliers last season was the impact Evan Mobley has on the defensive end. This is a 7-footer who can guard multiple positions.
Gallinari for 3. Rubio with the rebound.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Love finds Lopez. Now Rubio. Back to Lopez. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line. And with Mobley, he's already drawing comparisons to other versatile big men, Doris.
Well, B.A., I don't want to get ahead of myself, but this guy has a chance to become one of the elite defensive players in league history. It is clear when he's at the top of this game, they are a scary team defensively.
Here's Rubio. After the basket by Boston. Outside for Love. The 3. And no good. And Boston going the other way now. Pass to Williams. And he lobs it up. Out of bounds. It'll be Cleveland ball.
Well, simply stated, you have to take care of the basketball, and they don't on that possession.
Cleveland has got nothing to fall here in the third. 0 for 4. Here's Okoro. Now here's Lopez. Outside for Love. The reverse. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Defensively, Love is so hard not to foul. You know, really great at scoring from anywhere on the court.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
White against Rubio from the low block. Gallinari for 3. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Here's Okoro. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Lopez.
That's a perfect example of why good hands are important in basketball. It just misread that pass completely.
54 seconds left to play in the third. Rubio against White. Tipped. On the break. Pass to Lopez. Here's Wade. The three is up. Knocks it down from distance.
You know, how about the big fella making the right play there to create that bucket?
White with it, and that's Love picking him up defensively. The kick out to Williams. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Williams has got 6.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Rubio passes to Love. Out to Rubio. The three. The shot won't fall. And so it's Boston up 15 points as this quarter concludes. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Jaylen Brown.
It's almost beyond belief what he's done in this game. He's been impossible to cool off, hitting just about everything he looks at. It doesn't matter who's guarding him. He's had an answer for just about everyone.
Boy, you can see the amazing relationship he's built with the hometown fans. And it motivates him to always give them his very best. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, the head coach for Boston had some instruction for his guys during the break. He said, we've got the upper hand, so let's not waste it. Keep getting stops. Keep finding buckets. So the message is, it's not over yet. Back to you.
Thank you for that, Allie. And Cleveland, looking at who they've got to start the fourth. The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Darius Garland is out there with Mitchell. And it's LeVert in at the 3. Now here's Mobley. LeVert with the ball. Picked up by Tatum. Here's Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
Donovan Mitchell has an earned reputation as being elite as a scorer in this league. He's cooking right now.
Brown against Mitchell. Right side Brown. The shake. Pass to Horford. Outside Brown. And Brown with the stuff.
Yeah, this is the very definition of feeling it. Jaylen Brown taking smart shots and playing perfectly within the team schemes.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right. You could see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
And so it's Boston with it after the Cavs picked up a basket a moment ago. Tatum. Here's Williams. Tatum passes to Brown. Horford for 3. The shot misses. The Cavaliers have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. The shot by LeVert, no good. Boston's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Brown. Fourth quarter play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Screen by Horford. Throws it up high. And Horford powers it home.
Well, the rise for the alley-oop, just remarkable timing, perfect execution.
Mitchell up top to the middle. Horford with a steal. Pass to Brown. To the paint. Williams misses.
Well, he saw the play coming together, but the timing was just a little off.
It was a really good thought for sure, but the lob has got to be better than that.
Now here's Mitchell. once again off the mark by Cleveland. Right side Tatum. Inside. Oh, it's stolen by LeVert. Here's Mobley. There's the drive. And Mobley throws it down.
My goodness, Evan Mobley on his way to the cup. Look out.
The Celtics shooting 70% from the field. A performance that has been fun to watch. Here's Brown. Tatum from long range. Good. And Brown gets the assist. And the Celtics lead by 16.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Celtics.
They had more assists and shot the ball more efficiently. Those things tend to go hand in hand.
And that's so true. Without a doubt, their ball movement was essential to winning this game.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Jaylen Brown.
I think it would be impossible to overstate the influence he had on this basketball game. He was the centerpiece of what they did on the offensive end and the anchor of their defense. That's as complete a performance as we've seen.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot, but better luck next time, maybe.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
The kick to Tatum. 5 to shoot from deep three-point range. Mobley grabs the board. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Garland finds LeVert. Allen with it. Outside for Mitchell. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
Violation. Boston ball.
Boy, you love how guys are making plays for one another here.
Yeah, just a balanced attack, a total team effort.
Horford passes to Tatum. So we see the Celtics taking the W here. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that's going to do it tonight.
God keep our land.
We are in for a treat in this matchup, Greg, with two conference rivals set to clash yet again.
Yeah, we're going to see some added effort and intensity, and don't be surprised if it gets a little chippy.
So let's take a look at the Boston Celtics starting lineup. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. And it's Smart in at the one.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim. Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Van Vliet against Smart. There's the pass to Williams. Celtics passing it around. And we have an intentional foul there, G.A. Which I could say why.
That was pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Tatum against Barnes. Shot clock at 5. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Van Vliet finds Anunoby. Over in the corner, Barnes. Siakam outside. Driving inside. Williams with the block.
A main staple in Williams' game, that sixth sense for when to rise up and deter those shots.
Here's Toronto. It just seems, Richard, like Robert Williams is a guy willing to do anything to help his team.
And there's a whole lot he can do. His defense has never been a question. He can do it. He's an aggressive rebounder. And look, his effort level, that's something you don't ever question about.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
The Raptors making a switch here. Achua's checked in. Here's Brown. Feeds it to Williams. And stolen by Achua. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
He was dialed in at the line a season ago, 87% from the line.
And this Celtics squad looking like the Celtics of old.
Yeah, always a tough squad when I was playing, and it's looking like that again. You got a great mix of young players and veterans, and don't be surprised if Boston is back on top very soon.
Very soon. Here's Siakam, and Siakam throws it down.
And great find by Van Vliet. He's in control of this offense and generally makes good decisions.
Here's Tatum. And they get it back. Here's Horford. The kick out to Tatum. Brown outside. And Brown throws it down hard.
Muscling that one in. JB is a strong individual.
The Raptors have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. The kick out to Barnes. Pass to Anunoby. From outside the arc. That shot, no good. And it's Boston the other way.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
The Celtics shooting their first foul shot of the game.
Every team in this league wants a Jaylen Brown, a tremendous two-way wing, and boy, Brown can put up giant offensive numbers.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks, Kevin. I spoke with the Celtics head coach a little bit ago. He's confident in their ability to win the battle of the low post. That's where he'd like to see most of the action take place. Kevin, I think we can expect them to pound the ball down low every chance they get. Let their big men go to work.
Thanks so much, David.
And really, the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
Toronto shooting their second and third shots at the line right here.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
Greg, when you look at Toronto, they have a lot of length and defensive switchability.
They swarm opposing stars and tend to make it very difficult in those passing lanes. So a great profile for a modern NBA defense.
Toronto leading by 5. Siakam outside. Anunoby passes to Siakam. Back to Anunoby. Lets it go from deep. Up and in. Off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
So the Celtics call timeout. They're first. 1:27 left to play here in the first. Smart kicks to Tatum. Over in the corner, Brown. And they double up Brown. Pass to Williams. Back to Brown. 4 on the clock. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
The league wants to pound it down low. Brown earns a trip to the line.
And Brown drops them both.
Now he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
And so Van Vliet will bring it up for the Raptors. Driving in. Kicks it out to Siakam. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's on Robert Williams.
I'm just so impressed with Siakam's offensive improvement over the years. I mean, he's mastering the ability to play in attack mode.
Celtics trail by 8. 50 seconds left to play in the first. Here's Horford. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Toronto with the ball. They're on a 13-5 run. Van Vliet passes to Anunoby. Back to Van Vliet. The 3. And the Raptors miss again.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
Horford the pass to Tatum. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Siakam looking around. From 15 feet away, the shot, no good. And so it's the Toronto Raptors holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the...
Please give a big round of applause.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And from what we've seen so far from the Raptors, guys, your thoughts?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
It's been a group effort, and that's what it takes to play the kind of defense that they've played. Great showing from them.
Underneath in the post, it's Siakam and Achua. Anunoby out there with Fred Van Vliet. And it's Barnes, and at the 3, the small forward. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Here's Brown. It's not going to go for him. Good D by Anunoby. And Fred Van Vliet, a player who has always shot well from outside.
And Kevin Van Vliet has continued to kind of take on more of an offensive load. Increased his volume while maintaining efficiency. Not every player able to do that.
Smart goes in. Lays it up off the glass. Smart's got his first points in this one.
And this is where Smart's at his best, being aggressive, going towards the rim.
Barnes outside. Back to Van Vliet. Kicks it out to Siakam. Nobody near Barnes. And he's good on the 3 ball. Barnes has got the lead up to 12 now for the Raptors. Van Vliet against Smart. Tatum dishes to Brown. Nice ball movement by Boston. That's tipped. Horford with it. He's picked up by Anunoby. Horford the pass to Brown. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots over Anunoby. Brown, good. Brown's got 7 points in the game.
And each year, it seems Brown keeps getting better at shooting the ball, especially from the mid-range.
Van Vliet passes to Siakam. Back to Van Vliet. Barnes against Tatum. Barnes kicks to Siakam. Barnes screen on Brown. For 3, Siakam. Celtics trail by 10. Brown dishes to Tatum. Smart finds Tatum. Left side, Brown. Jumps up. And Siakam throws it down.
And what a display of quickness there. If you need to get out and run, Siakam, your guy.
Thank you.
Here's Tatum, and it's denied. Sent back by Siakam. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for the Raptors. They throw good, Van Vliet. Teams nowadays tracking deflections in addition to steals. Were they something you were aware of when you played defense, Greg?
Even if they weren't tracked, they were valued. And I remember early in my career, that was something with the Knicks that would always emphasize, because deflections were a true indicator of activity, especially defensively.
And a whole new group out on the floor for the Celtics. Barnes passes to Van Vliet. Here's Anunoby. Clock at 6. Raptors need to get a shot up. And so it looks like the Raptors will retain possession here.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
That's fine. You love the effort, not making things easy for the opposition on offense.
And the Raptors going out now with a whole new group. Griffin's shot is off. Raptors leading by 13. Raptors have put up good numbers at the charity stripe, converting 6 of 7. The free throw drops for Trent. And for those of you just joining us in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. And Derek White picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
14 foul.
1:58 left to play here in the second quarter. The kick out to Porter. And the Raptors miss again. And so it's Brogdon with it. He brings it up for the Celtics. It's a 14-point game.
A primary responsibility of Brogdon's. When someone is open on his squad, he gets it to him.
Now, here's Boucher. Back to Flynn. The kick out to Porter. Gets a very good look and converts.
Smart decision to kick it out to another guy once the defense is fixated on him in the paint.
And Brogdon traded over the summer to the Celtics. I'm interested to see how he'll fit with the rest of the Celtics guards. They certainly have a deep rotation now and a lot of flexibility.
And here is Flynn after Gallinari made the last three-pointer. And stolen by White. Here's Brogdon, and he jams it with authority.
And talk about a guy who just knows where to be. Brogdon has that sixth sense for the game.
White against Flynn. Passes it to Young. Trent with it. Young outside. 4 on the shot clock. Porter outside. Drains it from beyond the arc. Porter's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Coming into the league, Porter didn't have that. Now, after a ton of work, he's a long ball threat.
Here's White. The shot. Griffin's shot is off. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Trent kicks to Porter. The pass to Young. Porter in the corner. From the arc. And again, Toronto with the triple.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
And it's because they're not playing in a rush. They're just letting their shots come naturally within them.
All right, David, thank you.
31. The Celtics, 16.
after a very lopsided first half. We'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. On the court right now for the Celtics. The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. And it's Smart in the point guard. It's Porter outside. The shot missing. And it's Boston the other way. Smart with the ball. Picked up by Flynn. There's the lob to Brown. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Smart.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Raptors leading by 15. Outside Flynn. Young in the corner. Trent passes to Young. He kicks to Flynn. Back to Young. Right side Flynn. Tries it from 19. And the shot is long.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
And Williams throws it down.
Impressive ball handling from Tatum. Attracts the other team's focus and then finds the open man.
Brown against Trent. Outside Porter. For the three. Rebound by Williams. Celtics trail by 13. The deep three from Tatum. Boucher with the rebound.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
Smart kicks to Horford. Over in the corner, Brown. And he drives in, and the dunk by Brown.
Quick down the lane, Brown flying by defenders.
Toronto leading by 13. Outside Flynn. Trent outside. It's Young on the wing. Here's Flynn. Smart hits a hand.
Boston ball.
Celtics trail by 13. And Marcus Smart, GA, the very definition of a guy you love on your team, but hate to play against.
Yeah. And teams that go deep need that sort of presence. Smart is more than just an agitator, though. Great player who anyone would want to play alongside.
There's that leaping ability. Brown, he just gets up so easy.
Flynn against Smart. Flynn the pass to Trent. Young looking it over. Outside Porter. Three-pointer. The offensive rebound.
Hard work and soft hands. Guys, that's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there. Going for the tip-in. Tatum wide open. He fires one. Good, and Smart gets the assist.
Every time Tatum finds his shot, he'll take it. He loves to fill it up from mid-range.
Flynn against Smart. Here's Porter, and finished off by Porter.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now. With authority.
That is a monster finish.
Oh.
Showing off his pure athleticism. Brown with a memorable finish.
Flynn against Smart. Flynn kicks to Trent. He dishes it to Young. The tray. And they recover it. Trent passes to Young. The kick out to Porter. Beyond the arc. Porter can't get that one to fall. And so Brown will bring it up for the Celtics. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Smart against Flynn. Young outside. Pass to Porter. Three-pointer. And the call will be against Al Horford. That's his first foul. Some changes for Toronto.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
16 seconds left in the third. Anunoby kicks to Siakam. In the corner, it's Van Vliet. With 4 seconds on the clock. And again, Toronto no up. And so it's Toronto going into the break with a 10-point lead. A good zone. And to worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
He does do a great job steering the ship for them out there and keeping the offense clicking.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. The forwards are Barnes and Siakam. And Van Vliet out there with OG Anunoby. And it's Achua in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Anunoby against Brown, and the call will be against Al Horford. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
Van Vliet outside. Pass to Barnes. 6 on the shot clock. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. Lets it go from the wing.
An incredible defender. Smart can provide help as well as stick you one-on-one.
Shot's good. Brown making the play.
A pretty free look from three-point range. The D forgot about him on that possession.
Big 3 right there, especially at this point in the game.
Siakam outside. They set the screen. Shoots the 3. Doesn't go for him. And the Celtics going the other way now. Inside. They get a hand on it and stolen by Barnes. Over to the left wing. Achua, the pass to Siakam. The shot's good from Achua. Achua's got his first 3 points of the game. And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Raptors. Passes to Brown. There's the
Yes! Say it with your chest, young fella. Jaylen Brown with the strong finish.
Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Van Vliet kicks to Anunoby. Back to Van Vliet. The pass to Anunoby. Jacks up a 3. Al Horford with the rebound. Celtics trail by 6. Smart passes to Williams. Outside, Horford. It's blocked. The kick out to Brown. Pass to Williams. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Here's Van Vliet. From deep. Jaylen Brown with the rebound. Brown's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Celtics passing it around. Tatum looking around. And a dunk by Horford.
And why not go to Horford? Big Al has played in so many big games. Not intimidated by the mark.
Takes it out to Siakam. Back to Van Vliet. Let's go. And again, Toronto no up.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Tatum passes to Williams. And the slam by Williams.
How about the confidence? It's just growing in this young man. Williams has that attitude of a go-to guy in these big moments, even though he's still picking up the nuance of the game.
Anunoby passes to Siakam. Back to Anunoby. Siakam, a screen on Brown. Anunoby, good.
What a baller this young man is. Anunoby, even though he's young, he looks like a veteran in the clutch.
Brown outside. Back to Tatum. Left side, Horford. Left side, Brown. Tatum drives in. Good D by Siakam.
They timed up the layup perfectly. The D saw it develop and got there to bother the shot.
Kicks it out to Van Vliet. Back to Siakam. Barnes sets a screen for Siakam. From outside, off the mark.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Brown, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Love the aggression from Brown. A tough cover for any defender out there.
Griffin's check in for Williams. And so he hits both.
And now you're in a great position thanks to those clutch free throws. 1 possession game now.
And it's Barnes with the ball for Toronto. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. So they foul intentionally.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Marcus Smart. That's his second personal.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss.
And Siakam wants to be the guy for this team, especially in these types of high-pressure situations.
Now Brown. Money! And that shot brings them to within just 1.
In the clutch, Brown is someone you rely on, and he knows how to find his team points in a hurry.
Toronto calls timeout. They're leading by 1. 6 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one. 6 seconds left to play here in the 4th. And now they foul and stop the clock.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
He hits the first one, and that will put them up by 2.
Well, Van Vliet looks determined at the line, set to deliver for his team.
While doing all he can to give them the edge, pulling their lead out to 3 points.
Now a timeout called by Boston. They're down by 3. Just 4 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Guys, what do you think?
And with this much time, they should be able to drop a play and get themselves a decent look from the three-point line. Still, the D is going to be waiting for it in a contested 3. Never an easy shot.
And here's Barnes for 3. Oh, it's no good. And we're headed to overtime. And that's going to do it for regulation. These teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters, and now we head to overtime. Should be a blast. Smart with the ball. Up at the forward spots, it's Tatum and Horford. Smart in the backcourt with Brown to his side. And it's Griffin in at center. It's good on the putback.
You've got to give them a lot of credit for just battling back into this game.
And it's so much easier said than done, but now it's all about keeping that momentum going for them.
Siakam kicks to Van Vliet. Knocks down the 3-ball. And the Raptors lead by 1.
And how about the leadership there from Van Vliet? Ready to put this team on his back and give them that crucial bucket.
Lobbed up there for Barnes. Back to Van Vliet. A minute into overtime in what has been a great game so far. And stolen by Tatum. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Back to Griffin. Horford the pass to Smart. Tatum on the wing. Covered by Achua. 5 on the clock. And Smart with the basket on the assist by Tatum. And 7 points for Marcus Smart.
For a guy who's still working on his range, love to see Smart attacking on the interior.
Van Vliet kicks to Barnes. Back to Van Vliet. Barnes up top. It is up. No good on the shot. Now the Celtics take it the other way. Griffin passes the ball. And here's the fast break. Siakam leading the way. Barnes with it. Now guarded by Tatum. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
First team foul.
So the first one drops, and that ties the game up. And so both free throws good that time, and that puts him ahead.
And in a close game like this, they can really rely on him to take care of business at the line.
It's Brown with the drive.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
Van Vliet kicks to Anunoby. Over in the corner, Barnes. Van Vliet outside. Deep. And Boston with the rebound. Smart passes to Tatum. Dishes it to Brown. Shoots it up. It's good.
I see ice. He has absolute ice in his veins. This guy, he lives for these moments.
Siakam kicks to Anunoby. Kicks it out to Siakam. Takes a three. Can't knock in the three. And so it's Boston scraping by with the win. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it.
Oh, Satan.
Well, when we look at tonight, this could come down to the backcourts, Grant. They're both very talented.
Yeah, B.A., you know I love great guard play. And, of course, each team has some serious skills at that position. So expect a fast pace of play, lots of threes. It should be one heck of a matchup.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Toronto Raptors. The forward duo, the athletic pair of Barnes and Siakam. OG Anunoby out there with Fred VanVleet. And it's Achua in at the 5 spot. Now here's Garland. Here's Mitchell. Takes it inside. Achua with the rebound.
Come on. If you're going to go for the crazy dunk, you better finish it.
Kicks it out to Siakam. Barnes with a screen on Mobley. Siakam for 3. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Oh, got a piece of it. Pass to Allen. And here's Garland. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Now here's Anunoby. And here's Achua. Anunoby finds VanVleet. Just 5 to shoot. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Beyond the arc. Unable to get that one. And it's Cleveland the other way. And Smitty, the Toronto Raptors, the lone Canadian team in the NBA. They take great pride in that.
Since the Grizzlies relocated to Memphis in 2001, Canada has belonged to the Raptors. BA, you can tell they take pride in this. They don't just represent the city of Toronto, but the entire country.
To the inside. Here comes Toronto on the push. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. And Siakam, here we go. Kicks it out to Anunoby. It's good. And give the assist to Siakam.
And as OG develops the rest of his skill set, this is one thing he can rely upon, that three-point shot.
LeVert passes to Mobley. And here's the fast break. Pass to Anunoby. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play. And after a few seasons of anemic offense, the Cavs have finally started to turn things around.
Yes, they have. And they made a big step forward. Now, there's a nice balance to their offense.
Now here's Mobley. Now Garland. Here's LeVert. Pass to Mitchell. To stop the run. Achua with the rebound. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
They're unselfish. They're passing the ball well, setting up teammates, playing team basketball, and their focus.
And also their pressure defense is paying dividends tonight, turning them over and getting out in the open floor and running.
2 minutes.
Now here's Van Vliet. Pass to Achua. Kicks it out to Siakam. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Gets stolen by Garland. Fast break. Here we go. Here's LeVert. It's deflected.
Showing signs of being a high-level defender. Anunoby can guard multiple positions and challenge shots.
Oh, and Mobley with the block. Barnes passes to Van Vliet. Back to Barnes. Second shot opportunity. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Outside Mitchell. Drives to the hoop. And Mitchell with the slam.
Always on the attack. Mitchell loves to drive it to the hoop, put the pressure on the D.
Kicks it out to Siakam. And a great assist by Van Vliet as that one goes. Van Vliet's got his third assist of the night. Mobley, a screen on Anunoby. Mitchell. Oh, Siakam with the block. Pass to Anunoby. Siakam outside. Anunoby against Mitchell. Anunoby passes to Siakam. Outside Barnes. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got 4 rebounds now. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
And Mobley throws it down.
Just great energy on the offensive glass. That's exactly how you cut into a lead.
Boy, a slam like that is sure to give him a spark. Garland against Van Vliet. To the paint. And stolen by Mobley. For 3, Allen. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's the Toronto Raptors with a 9-point cut.
Your Cavaliers use this team.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And from what we've seen from the Raptors, what's your take so far?
Just excellent first quarter defense. They've been really getting after it.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They've just been the better team so far.
The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Darius Garland is out there with Donovan Mitchell. And it's LeVert in at the 3. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavs.
I doubt that's what they were looking for, but it works out.
The Raptors with a lead. Van Vliet outside. Siakam outside. Back to Van Vliet. Puts it up from 12. It's good. And give the assist to Siakam. Siakam's got 3 assists tonight.
The Raptors are taking a patient approach. They understand to get back to a championship level, they've got to grow from within.
Now here's Van Vliet. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Kicks it out to Barnes. They get it again. Outside Anunoby. Back to Van Vliet. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Allen's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And despite setting their sights on the future, Smitty, last season the Raptors still claimed the 5th seed in the East.
Exceeding expectations, that's what they do. And with their great player development program, they have every reason to believe they'll continue to improve.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Allen a screen. And Mitchell with the slam.
Terrific job in the screen and roll. Mitchell creates, whether it be for others or for himself.
Van Vliet against Garland. Anunoby. Well, you've got stars and you've got closers. Smitty, are those always the same thing?
It's not, B.A. There's some guys that are not stars and they can close. And there's some guys that are stars that can't close. But when you get the superstar, he can do both. So he's still polishing the skill set. Anunoby has the size and versatility that every team wants out of his wings.
Now here's Allen. Goes back up. Pass to Mobley. Here's Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
Just look at the way Mitchell's built. The strength and the upper body.
Van Vliet against Garland. Siakam. Pass to Van Vliet. Garland for 3. That one no good. Toronto has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Now for those joining us now, we're in the second quarter, about 3 minutes gone by. Mitchell against Siakam. Back to Anunoby. Lets it go from 11. With the clock winding down. Van Vliet against LeVert. Siakam, the pass to Anunoby. The Raptors need to get off a shot. And then Siakam with the jam.
And you have to credit Anunoby. He's put in the work to become a better playmaker.
Garland against Van Vliet. Garland, the pass to Allen. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim. And you know, guys, I don't think too many people expected the resurgence we saw from the Cavs last season. It started with their defense.
Well, in terms of their D, the Cavs have gone from one of the softer teams in the league to one of the toughest.
Well, think about this. I mean, they're a young team. They play with tremendous energy, and we see that in the way they get after it on defense. You're not going to get stops against him unless you give an effort.
The Cavaliers have gotten 5 of 8 attempts to drop since the second began. Outside Mitchell. Driving inside. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It goes on Fred Van Vliet.
I'll tell you, when Mitchell gets downhill, it's usually a bucket or a foul or both.
Both free throws good from Mitchell.
And one of the big names on the move this past summer was Donovan Mitchell. Now, you figured his time in Utah was up as the team decided to change their core up. Could be a game changer, though, with this roster, even with all they gave up to get it.
And Cleveland shooting only 33%. Not exactly consistent offense. The Cavaliers again cannot hit. Toronto has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Outside Anunoby. Pass to Barnes. rebound by Garland. Down low. And Mobley gets it to go. Mobley's gotten his second bucket.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
And so it's Toronto. They have a night.
Your Cavaliers, 16. The Raptors, 25.
Fans, get ready for the double walkies.
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. Boy, without question, OG Anunoby displaying all his skills today.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
Second half underway. Here's who Nick Nurse has got on the floor. Thaddeus Young out there with Otto Porter. Then there's Gary Trent. Then there's Malachi Flynn. And it's Boucher in at the center position, locking down the middle. Now here's Porter. And the call will be against Robin Lopez. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's Flynn, covered by Rubio. Rubio against Young. 3 on the clock. He was all alone on that one. Trent's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game.
I love the elevation on that shot. Gary Trent Jr. is a big-time scorer.
Pass to Okoro. Here's Lopez. Outside Rubio. And there is a whistle that goes on Otto Porter. That's his first foul of the game. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute played. Here's Wade. Cleveland the rebound. Lopez.
The speed of Gary Trent Jr. makes it tough to get around him. He works hard to stay right in front of you.
And that one's good.
Back in the day, someone would have blocked him out, but times have changed.
Trent up top. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Getting high in the air, Gary Trent Jr. teaching the rim a lesson.
Rubio passes to Lopez. Here's Okoro. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
The problem is your opponent is making big plays as well. I'll be curious to see the response.
Now here's Porter. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Shot clock at 3. Second chance effort. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow.
And that is the length of Robin Lopez on display.
Cleveland has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Outside Rubio. The 3 from Okoro. They get the rebound to the wing, right side. Outside for Love. From the arc. Buries it from 3. Love's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
As the entire league becomes more reliant on the 3-ball, so does Kevin Love. It's now become second nature for him.
Trent outside. Back to Flynn. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland. A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter.
Look at him rising above the defense. Kevin Love with the statement finish.
Here's Flynn, covered by Rubio. Back to Flynn. Jacks up a 3. He can't hit that time. And Cleveland the other way now. We've got 1:13 left in the third. Driving in. Pass to Love. And Young with the block. Now here's Trent. 5 points in the game. Here's Flynn. Back to Trent. And here's Young. No good, and they can't put it into the drought.
It's so hard to keep the defense honest when you miss wide open looks like that.
Oh, that's good.
This is anyone's game now, and they have the momentum.
What I like during this run, they paid incredible attention to the details at both ends. That needs to continue.
Well, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
You can count on him to bring the energy. Boucher crashes in and gets the effort points off the rebound.
They swipe it. Trent left side. Pass to Porter. Now here's Boucher. That'll count. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And we've watched 3 so far in this.
Please give a big round of applause.
And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
You have to love his unselfishness and ability to make those around him better.
So many good point guards in this league. So much responsibility comes with that position. That was a smart play.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Mitchell out there with Darius Garland. And it's LeVert in at small forward. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavs. Now here's LeVert. Pass to Mitchell. Back to LeVert. Mobley with it. LeVert with the ball. He's guarded by Barnes.
One sign of a great playmaker, hitting his man in stride.
The Raptors with a lead. Van Vliet outside. Kicks it out to Siakam. Misses the 3. And Cleveland shooting just 38% for this game so far. Mobley passes to Mitchell. And he gets that one.
That's the result of hard work. Mitchell just gets better and better off the bounce.
Van Vliet against Garland. Siakam, pass to Van Vliet. Kicks it out to Siakam. And a great assist by Van Vliet as that one goes. Siakam's got 6 here in the quarter.
This is what this team expects from Pascal Siakam. His guys know how dominant he can be.
The Raptors have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Van Vliet, the pass to Achua. Takes the 3. Mobley grabs the board. The Cavs trailing. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
They are making it rain from the three-point land right now. And the coaching staff continues to encourage them to let it fly.
And we also got to talk about the number of points they've scored in transition. Just jumping all over the opposition in this regard.
And a nice play by Evan Mobley as he scores.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
And I don't think he expected to get that good of a look. Poor communication defensively.
Now here's Anunoby. Driving to the basket. Oh, powered down with both hands.
Very strong drive. OG showing the body control to get to and finish at the rim.
Outside Mitchell. Three-pointer. And that's up and in. 5 for 12 in this game.
This just goes with the narrative. Mitchell is a baller, wants to be considered among the best in the game.
Now here's Van Vliet. Barnes passes to Anunoby.
Two minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
the shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
Hate to see that. I know everyone's mind is on the play, but you got to protect the ball.
The Cavaliers have gotten 4 of 5 attempts to fall so far in the fourth. Outside Mitchell. Back to Garland. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth. Siakam against Garland. And Siakam with the slam.
I'll tell you, Siakam's earned these opportunities. He can get you buckets when you really need them.
Outside for Mitchell. Wide open look. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Garland. Garland's got 4 assists in the game.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
It's the fourth quarter, and it's a close game. You want to get the ball to someone you can rely on.
Now here's Anunoby. Kicks it out to Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Huge shot right there from Scotty. I love seeing him deliver in these situations.
Garland, the pass to Mitchell. Oh, stolen by Anunoby. There's 49 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Garland against Van Vliet. Right side Barnes. Pass to Achua from outside the arc. Gets the 3 to fall. And it's an 8-point Toronto lead.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Reason why they've tightened up the vice grip a little more each time up the floor. We'll see if they can close this one out.
Just let the clock run out.
Hey, it's time to celebrate.
Here's Van Vliet. So it's Toronto picking up the win.
That's the end of the game.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again.
Thank
well,
you
folks,
once
that's
again
going to
for